Hey crypto peeps, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Crypto News Bites. Today's date is 5th of April 2024, and with that, let's get straight to the news, shall we? Okay, so let's have a look here right now at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's trading today at around about $66,490. So down a little bit, but we've had a pretty good month so far. Let's put this on the month one for you to have a look at this here. As you can see, we went up to the dizzying heights of 73,000, so we're down a little bit on that. But up in general, Bitcoin's having a great time right now. So with that, let's move straight to some news stories, shall we? Okay, so my first news story here is on Cointelegraph. And AI token prices soar. And is this all hype or is this real potential out there? With several AI tokens registering triple digital growth in 2024, observers are questioning whether many of these projects have any merit at all. The artificial intelligence or AI token market has been on a remarkable upswing over the past few months, with things reaching a fever pitch last month as trading volumes and market valuations skyrocketed across many exchanges. Data from the crypto platform BitGet revealed that dedicated AI token zone witnessed an astonishing 400% surge in trading volume throughout February alone. The average market cap of AI tokens listed on BitGet expanded by a staggering 77% in February. Another reason for this enthusiasm can be attributed to the upcoming release of OpenAI's Sora, which is a text-to-video AI model, which seems to have already amassed a significant excitement amongst AI investors and enthusiasts. Nvidia's fourth quarter 2023 earnings of $22.1 billion came in well above expectations, with the AI boom identified as a primary catalyst propelling the company's latest blockbuster results. And it goes on to say here, can these results really justify an AI token market cap of nearly $40 billion, or is this just hype? Now, one comment here says that I'd encourage everyone looking to enter this market to ask themselves a key question. Is a token truly necessary for the project, and does decentralization play a crucial role in its core focus? Also, where would value ultimately accrue in relation to this token in the long run? They go on to say here further, we view these valuations as early yet realistic. And he said that AI can act as a force multiplier for blockchain enterprises and vice versa. Then Coinbase analyst David Hand suggests that AI-related tokens may be more hype than actual value, at least in the short to medium term. In an even harsher critique of the market, chief global strategist for financial services giant Societe Generale Albert Edwards likened the AI token craze to many financial bubbles we have witnessed in the past. And he said, every bubble has a compelling narrative. The current narrative centers on the anticipation of an AI-driven surge in corporate profits to fully justify the current stratospheric valuations. Those of us who lived through the late 90s tech bubble and heard it all before and rolled our eyes skyward. While the numbers may suggest a significant degree of speculation, many market observers argue that there are substantive drivers behind the AI token uproar. There's more on this if that would interest you. I myself have invested in some AI tokens. I think we are moving into an AI reality and future. So have a look at that. If that interests you, check out the links below for the full articles. We're just reading bites of information for you here today. Moving on to my next piece of information here. This is on Bitcoinist. Move over gold. Bitcoin eyes the throne according to market gurus. The age-old debate over how best to store wealth reignites as Bitcoin and gold lock horns. Peter Brandt, a veteran financial trader, throws his weight behind Bitcoin, claiming it will dethrone gold as the long-term champion. Brand cites a chart showcasing the leading cryptocurrency's meteoric rise against gold over the past 12 years, suggesting a clear trend. However, Eric Bouchelus, a Bloomberg ETF analyst, presents a counterpoint. He highlights a recent influx of investor interest in gold, with trading volumes even surpassing a popular Bitcoin ETF. The clash of perspectives reflects an ongoing uncertainty surrounding Bitcoin's future. Proponents like Brandt emphasize its potential for long-term growth, fueled by its innovative nature and finite supply. The crypto asset's rise coincides with a growing distrust in traditional financial systems, with some viewing it as a hedge against inflation and economic instability. However, Bitcoin's detractors point to its volatility as a major drawback. Gold, on the other hand, boasts a long and illustrious history as a store of value. Its tangible nature and limited supply have made it a safe haven during times of economic turmoil, and recent geopolitical tensions have driven investors towards gold, seeking its traditional stability. Additionally, gold's established role in global financial system makes it a familiar and trusted asset class. Ultimately, the battle between Bitcoin and gold is a complex one with strong arguments on both sides, and investors must weigh the risk tolerance and investment goals when deciding where to allocate their assets. Again, if you want to read the article in full, check out the links below. My next article here, paper-based news, is Ripple enters the stablecoin market, and will this unlock XRP? And to follow this, I have a couple of video-based news stories about this as well, because this is big news that's happened over the last 24 hours or so. So amid the ongoing legal dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission, Ripple is intensifying its focus on its cryptocurrency portfolio by announcing plans to launch a stablecoin. The stablecoin, scheduled for release in 2024, will be supported by the US dollar deposits and short-term US government treasuries and other cash equivalents. It aims to initially deploy the stablecoin on the XRP ledger and the Ethereum blockchain, leveraging Ethereum's ERC20 token standard, and the token would primarily target enterprise customers and banking institutions. Furthermore, Schwartz stressed that transparency, a historical point of contention for stablecoin issuers, will be a primary focus for Ripple as it introduces its new token. Schwartz suggested introducing the new stablecoin, which could revamp the decentralized finance ecosystem of the XRP ledger. Attention would also be drawn to how the stablecoin might impact other Ripple products, particularly the platform's native XRP token, despite a court ruling declaring XRP not a security. Its prices remain stagnant, with some attributing this to the ongoing legal case. It's worth noting that the potential rollout of a Ripple stablecoin could positively impact XRP by increasing its utility and liquidity and potentially bolstering market confidence. Again, more on that later with the video news, but more on that everywhere out there. So check out that news if you are a fan of XRP. Another piece of news here on Read Write. Bitcoin price prediction is the biggest crash of all time coming. The Bitcoin price has risen exponentially since the fourth financial quarter of 2023, and it's at 163% from the start of October last year. If the Bitcoin price closes the month of March over $61,000, it will be the first time in its history that Bitcoin has ended 7 straight months in the green. And here you can see the charts here, doing very well at the moment from 2003 onwards. Have a look at that, see what you think about that. There's lots of information in that article. But let's have a look at some contending points here. So despite an impending crash, the top may not be in for Bitcoin just yet. The Pi cycle top indicator, which has been incredibly accurate in calling the peaks during previous cycles, reveals that there is still plenty of room for growth. And Bitcoin analyst Willy Woo has also mentioned the possibility of a double pump cycle, as also seen in 2013, and this could lead to a local top in mid-2024, followed by another top in 2025. And there's the details there on that one. But aside from its cyclic nature, the Bitcoin price has strongly been correlated with global liquidity. and Director of Global Macro at Fidelity, Joran Timmer, revealed that liquidity is on the rise again since the mid-2023, spurring stocks and cryptocurrencies with it. Crypto and macro analyst Ted Talks Macro reveals that considering Japan, which is the largest foreign owner of US treasuries, is now pivoting to quantitative tightening, the liquidity in the US may surge even more. Consequently, the Bitcoin price could restart its bullish trajectory after the halving. So lots of different viewpoints on it there, but read that article in full, check out the tweets, check out all the news, and all the stuff's on this is down below in the comments and description. Moving on to my final piece of paper-based news here. The SEC delays a decision on Grayscale's Ethereum ETF, and it also gives us the new deadline for this. So the United States Securities Exchange Commission at the SEC has announced an extension yet again of the deadline for the asset management firm Grayscale's Ethereum Futures Trust Exchange Traded Fund, or an ETF. The SEC claims to be extending the deadline to have sufficient time to consider the proposed rule change. According to a March 22nd filing, the SEC disclosed that it will prolong the decision-making process for the Grayscale Ethereum Futures ETF, and the Commission has now moved the deadline from March 31st to May 30th. So if you're interested in that and what that might do for the price of Ethereum, we've got a bit of time to wait, but hopefully not too long. That's it for the paper-based news now. Now we're going to move to some video-based news. I have 4 pieces of video-based news. My first one here is Altcoin Daily. This is a great piece of news here. This goes on for 13 minutes. It talks about BlackRock and how allegedly they're going to send Bitcoin to around about $116,000 in the next 51 days. So check that one out if you want to see the markets rise or if you like Bitcoin at all. My next video here is from Coin Bureau, another favorite of mine. This goes on for 29 minutes, talks about how there's huge potential in real-world application cryptos, and they'll go higher than we think as well. So that might be a good opportunity there, talking about real-world assets being tokenized. Have a look at that. Very interesting. Love that video. Love that channel. My third video is here. It's from Meet Kevin, another one that I watch on a regular basis. He talks about how this changes everything for Ripple and talks about XRP and what's happening there, as discussed in the paper-based news we looked at just now. And my final video here is from a new one of mine that I'm looking at called the Economic Ninja. Very interesting talk here. It goes on for 9 minutes. Massive XRP stablecoin news, and he talks about the implications of that and what that might mean for you. So that's it for the news this week, paper-based and video-based. There's loads out there. Check out the links down below to look at all this in full. Do your research. Be careful out there. Namaste, and we'll see you soon.